Hi Leo, welcome to MoonDaughter Esoterica. This is your card reading for the week of August 12th through August 18th, 2018. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to invite you to subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd also like to invite you to join me over on Facebook. Follow me over there. I will be offering free live readings. I think it's going to be Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. But of course, if that changes, if you follow me, you'll get that notification. But I'd love to see you over there, chat with you, get to know you, and pull some cards for you. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading with me, please feel free to contact me through my website, and I'll leave the links for everything below. Let's get started on your reading. And the first deck I'm using is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card deck. And this card is going to be to see what the theme of your week is going to be, the vibe, what's going on in your environment around you. And this card wanted to come out, so we are going to pull it out. This is perception. And so this week, I feel like you're being asked to look at things from different angles, different perceptions, different perspectives. And make sure that your imagination isn't running away with you, or that you're seeing things as clearly as they actually are. I will pull some tarot cards to see how that's going to play out. I don't know if it's where people are trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or if you're pulling the wool over your own eyes. So let's find out. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of you may be telling yourself you're doing something for the right reason, but maybe re-examine those reasons. You get very excited when you want to do things and wanting to leap forward. You might sugarcoat it for yourself this week. In fact, you're asking to slow down just a little bit and make sure that you see things as they actually are. I have King of Wands in the reverse position. And the King of Wands, he's really good at seeing potential, but not so good at realizing that it's only potential. So he will start a million things, a million different projects, and not really focus on any one of them. So if you find yourself in that situation where you're doing one thing to distract from another, or maybe giving too much to one person so that you don't have to deal with your own stuff, it is time to slow down, take a step back, and get a fresh perspective, a fresh perception on the situation. I feel like this may have to do with your career, your work, your finances, or your physical health, family stability. Things aren't feeling quite as stable as you'd like them to be. Although this card is here, so it could turn around. You're almost there. When this card is in reverse, when you're talking about building a legacy, something that's going to last into the future, investments in health, wealth, all of those things, you're almost there. So don't give up. Don't just abandon the project because it hasn't gotten you exactly where you thought it would. You may be in a very good position, Leo, but not able to see it because it's not what you had anticipated it being. We do have King of Swords also in this reading. Now, the King of Swords is, he's associated with law. This could be legal issues where you don't have enough information, or the judgment will be against you. If you are in a settlement situation, I would say take your time going through that. Don't rush through it. If you're being offered something prematurely, perhaps you don't have all the information. Take time to get the information. They might be lowballing you on a settlement situation. They might just be wanting you to go away, and either the reason why you're involved in a lawsuit or the payout isn't going to be what it could be. It could be a lot better. So don't rush through things this week. Take your time in making decisions. And if this is a situation where it's not like a settlement situation, just taking the time to get information exactly where you're at. You're probably going to find out you're closer than what you thought. But you haven't taken the time to gather the information, or information that you have gathered is either outdated, erroneous, or you misunderstood it. So take a pause there. Double check everything. Take a look at things from several different viewpoints. Because I really feel like with this Four of Cups here, you're missing out on something. There's something that you're just not seeing. Could be your focus, could be the information you have, but you're really being asked to take a step back, slow down, and look at the situation a little bit more closely and from an outsider's perception. Maybe even ask somebody, hey, what do you think about this? This is how I see the situation. Am I saying this correctly? Am I just in too big of a hurry to go ahead? Just get this done, get this off my plate, because there is something very shiny, pretty, and available to you that you're not seeing. So make sure you take your time with that. Let's pull an Archangel Oracle card for you to see which Archangel is going to be working with you this week. This is from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle card deck. Love this deck. Oh, cards are flying. All right, so the card you have this week is Archangel Michael. Remember who you are. So you may be involved in a situation where things have just get so tossed and turned around and convoluted that you just don't know who you are. You don't know how to handle things anymore. And so you're being asked to really look deep within yourself. Remember that you have strength, that you have power, that you have the ability to see the potential in things. And maybe there's been some pressure on you. Maybe you've had an accident and maybe your health isn't what it used to be. It's almost there though, so don't give up. Don't give up so close to the finish line. Remember who you are, your strength, your power. Appreciate yourself. That's something that Leos do very, very well. They maintain their boundaries. They know what they like. They get what they like. They're also very generous, but not at the expense of themselves. So if you find that everything you've been doing has been at the expense of yourself, has come at a price to your health, to your finances, to your emotional well-being, it really is time to step back and see what you're missing. See where things went askew for you. I'm going to pull an animal medicine card for you now. See which animal wants to lend its medicine to you. Okay, so the card we pulled is Lynx. Oh, and Coyote stuck to it too. So we have Lynx in the upright position and Coyote reverse. So especially if this is a settlement situation, silence is better right now. Gather your information, look at things from different perspectives, but silence is gold, and it's going to be very protective of you because you don't want to outsmart yourself. Coyote, when it's upright, Coyote is the trickster. And it's okay to laugh at yourself, and it's okay to be the class clown. But at this point in time, I really think silence, observant, don't show your hand this week, especially in the instance of a settlement. You don't have all the information. Perhaps people are gathering information on you, and I'm not saying you're doing anything shady. Just do what you do, carry forward. Remember who you are, stick to who you are, but don't talk to too many people. Be careful who you talk to, make sure they're trustworthy. Keep a lot close to your chest this week, Leo. And that is all I'm getting from your cards this week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'd love to see you next week. I want to thank you for watching the video and wish you many blessings in the week ahead.